I don't know who twerking at the airport, but we didn't already just started. Welcome back,
A lot of
bitches.
a lot of weirdos.
A lot of weirdos. That one bitch that was twerking at the airport lost her job and was so upset, and people trying to console her. She's like, I just want to get a jump start to my day. Yep. Uh,
About twerking on a clock.
that back win was probably a little too strong. But I'm like, what's the problem with it though? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody does this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's your outside life called your private life. They can't do anything about. When you go to work, you need to be professional. That's the
Like,
difference.
that's
We're
true.
here to work, not watch you twerk. You want to
Yeah,
do that? You
but
take that outside.
but nobody was on the plane though. It was an empty plane.
Doesn't matter. It's not professional. Because when the
Damn.
big bosses decide they want to come around, they see you not working while you're busy twerking. Yeah, they're gonna fire you too because you've lost your ever blasted mind. So you must want to be home. Sorry,
Now look,
you
like
can't just go around doing whatever you want.
I don't see what the problem was. She looked good. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if it was like a motherfucking RuPaul looking
Because there's a
motherfucker.
it's called there's a time and a place for stuff, and work is not one of them.
But she wasn't working. She was twerking.
That's the problem. You're
Hi
at work,
Pepper.
not working. You're probably making a TikTok or doing something stupid, and now you want people to console you, which people should not do. I'm like, well, don't do that at work. You keep your ratchet behavior at home. No, it's called a professional setting. That's why the
Tasteless.
professional life, private life. They can't get you for your private life unless you're gonna try and have your private life be a part of your professional life. Yeah, then they can get you. But unfortunately, that's not how that works.
Yeah, they grabbed her ass. That bitch gone. I wonder who gonna hire her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Spirit might
That's
hire
if
her.
that's if anybody.
I'm just
Because if
saying
you're doing
Spirit.
that, if you're doing anything stupid on the clock, nobody has time for that. I'm sorry. No one has
They
time for that.
they need to come up with an airline like for thoughts and hoochies and whores and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man whores included. You know what I'm saying? Just an airline for them niggas to just be nasty as they want to be. You know, you could twerk, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in a mile high club? Go for it. Have fun.
That's not the ambiance that they're trying to give, though, especially for a plane, for a company. It doesn't really matter.
I bet I could
They're
get
just,
money. I bet I could get money out of a lot of motherfuckers by sexualizing the airplane. You know what I'm saying? Like give like vibrating seats.
of
You know what I'm
course,
saying? Yeah, in house video. You know what I'm saying? Like in flight entertainment.
of course.
Put poles in the
Um,
middle of every plane. You know, they like they collapsibles, you know what I'm saying? So you can walk through the aisles and get to your seat. And then after you get set, you know, once we get done with the turbulence and shit, you know, the midget strippers can come out and do their little twirls and stuff. They got to be midgets because if they full size bitches, you know, they might hit their head on the back of the seats. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hazard. So we want to look out for the safety of our employees. You know what I'm saying?
it's called go to a strip club at that point.
It's a strip club in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
No, you might as well
But that'd
just
be
go to the strip club at that point,
hey,
especially if
that'd
you
be
really
dope.
want to see like the full ones. Everybody ain't in the midgets.
Well, I mean, like everybody ain't got to look. They could be in their seat doing what they do. They could have their headphones on, listening to whatever you know, hub they want to listen to. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have like these collapsible fucking, you know, covers on over the seats. So, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get nasty with your loved one, you know what I'm saying? You can do that.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, you be doing Bluetooth ads on that motherfucker. I'd be like, with them damn what them pills, the dick pills he be advertising.
yeah, you have
I'd be
fun with
like
that. When I get on the plane, I'm ready to go to sleep. Don't touch me.
a steel rhino. You go to sleep, it's gonna be a lot of turbulence in that motherfucker. You'll be like, what is all this wind?
No,
That ain't wind, baby.
no, you're right. All the ratchet people will probably love that. And
That's
then when
what I'm
that plane
saying.
drops and they all go missing, they won't be missed.
You know what I'm saying? But we'd have made a profit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But
Eh, but that's
nah, man,
still a lot to put on a plane, so you gotta make sure you still make a
not
profit off
really.
them too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like a regular ticket, let's say like a bullshit Spirit airline ticket is like what, $200, $300, something like
Depends
that.
on where you're going and
Depends
when
on
you're
where you're going.
going.
Yeah, so it's like we get
And
you
how
get
long you're going. Are you getting round trip
you
to
get free
one
check
straight place?
bags. I give you free check bags. You know what I'm saying? You can bring the luggage that you want. You know what I'm saying? Just
Be
make sure
careful with
that
that because
yeah, just
people will take advantage.
just make sure they ain't over 60 pounds. I ain't gonna do the 50 pounds. I give you 10 pounds more. You know what I'm saying? I give you 10 pounds extra.
This plane's gonna crash.
No, it ain't. It's gonna be limited seating. We're gonna have like an open little area. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably
It's
be
gonna be
like,
limited seating, all right. If you could get 60 pounds, up to 60 pounds, yeah, this plane's gonna crash.
no, it ain't. Look, if you got like, let's say like
Y'all
most
all gonna
planes,
be in the
most
ocean.
most small planes got, god damn, y'all gonna be in the ocean.
You're
I heard
gonna
the
see them.
bitches. Hey,
Well,
them hoes want to go to the beach
at least
anyway.
they
You know.
survived. They didn't get too far up in the sky.
Hey, they want to go to the beach anyway. Let's go. Shit, we like 6 knots
I
away
hope
from the
that's where they
beach.
was going.
Hell nah,
That's gonna be a problem if that's not where they was headed.
hell nah. Look, that's gonna be dope as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? Like the pilots are gonna pay the pilots top dollar to fly that motherfucker. We're gonna have the flight attendants be as ratchet as they want to be. You know, be professionally ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like bottle girls instead of stewardesses. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah,
bottle
but that gets
girls.
old really quick.
No, it
So
don't. No, it
to
don't.
ratchet people, of course not, because they have nothing else to live for.
That's what I'm saying.
But
And they gonna make a lot of money
for
doing
grown
it.
adults who
And
don't need all of that,
and
no,
they can accept tips as well. You know what I'm saying?
no.
So my air
I
bottle
wouldn't tip
girls,
you anyway. I don't care.
that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
This is not a bar. I don't need all that in the
No,
air.
no, you could get your apple juice
Get,
or orange juice, whatever you
get,
want. You ain't got to
get me
get no
to my
screwdrivers.
destination so I can get off this plane.
Absolutely. You want
And
to get
from
to your
around these people.
if you want
I
to get
don't care about
if you
anything else that's going on.
if you want to get to your destination board, you could take Southwest, you could take American, you could take whatever. You know what I'm saying? Delta
A
Blue. You know what I'm
plane. It's
saying?
gonna be boring anyway.
No, it won't.
But that's what technology is for. I can download whatever show I want. I can
You
go
could
to sleep. I
you
can
can
play
still
whatever
do that.
video game
You
I
can
want
you
with
can
no
still do that.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you can still do that. You know what I'm saying? But
But
for the
at
ones
a
that
point, it gets boring. It's the same thing, except now it's just in the
you
air.
don't have to take the same planes every time you travel.
I ain't say the
You
same
could get
plane. I'm
the
saying the same bottle service, all of it. You just take what's on the ground and put it in the air.
yeah
Same crap.
yeah, and
It gets boring.
it'll help. Nah, it'll help people take the edge off the ones that don't like to fly. You know what I'm saying? You'll see a surge in economic growth. You know what I'm saying
Probably
by
not.
having this air strip club. You know what I'm saying?
They're the same ones that can barely afford the broke tickets as
And
is
look,
now.
we're gonna have a a safety course. You know what I'm saying? Where the bitches learn how to get down on the bottom of their pole and strap in. It's gonna have seatbelts at the bottom of the pole, so if we hit turbulence, she could just sit her ass down and just strap in. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be like if in the case of
Your
emergency,
TV's going
one of the little
blurry.
one of the little masks is gonna
How's your
fucking
camera
drop
looking on your
down.
end?
It looks good. It's about the same.
Okay.
It's about the
I
same.
don't know. I don't know why it just randomly got blurry on my end.
I don't know if it's my TV or if it's my eyes or what, but my TV
It
does
was
this
fine
stupid
until
shit.
that moment. Like it just kind of got like a little staticky all of a sudden.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Pepper over here, she ain't fucking with nothing. She over here laying on
It's
my brand
probably
new
just
jersey.
Discord. Discord's weird.
Discord sucks, man. We need to find another video platform for this shit because I like that I can go for hours on this motherfucker, but or maybe
Yeah,
like
Discord I have a lot
I
of
think
issues.
I think that um you know how they do like the server boost and shit like that. If you
Hmm.
do so many server boosts, they give you like a higher rate for like you can send bigger pictures, you can have videos and shit. Excuse me.
Let you.
Damn Pepper, my bad, baby shit. She looked up like
Make sure none of your nose goo got on her. Oh gosh. Now it's in her eye.
look at her like I'm gonna scratch the fuck out of your leg. She just hugging me and shit right now. She's legit hugging me like she's holding my leg like this.
I don't want to fall.
No, she not. I got extra leg right here. She ain't going nowhere.
At her. She's like, stop moving.
Watch this.
Leave her alone.
Pepper like,
Oh gosh.
oh shit. Pepper's like, dog. I want to go my ass to sleep. If her tail start moving fast, I'm gonna stop because that's when she get irritated. Fucking with this cat.
You gonna do it till she get
She got.
irritated?
I'm gonna fall
Is
asleep in
that
here.
the
She gonna.
plan?
Yeah, look. I'm gonna fall asleep in here. She gonna suffocate my ass. Like, yeah, that's right. Call for your mama. But my mama passed, and so will you. Like,
Well, cats are petty.
yeah, nah. Petty ass cat burger.
We love
Yeah.
cats.
We
And
love
they're petty.
cats. Hell yeah, especially
That's
this
the
one.
person with a dog.
I mean, you're practically a cat anyway, so
No, I'm not.
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You like to knock
Don't
shit
lie to these
over.
people.
You like to knock shit over. Tell me you don't.
I don't. What?
She just lied, y'all. That's
No.
crazy work.
When have you seen me knock anything over just because?
You're a sneaky cat. You be knocking shit over and then come back like, was that like that?
I would never, especially since I'm the one that has to clean it up.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Miss Lady J, she had a couple
Yeah.
subjects that she wanted to talk about. Shocker. You know what I'm saying? I'm lying. I made her do some research.
He did.
I did. Like the new girl,
But
she
I
like,
didn't want to get replaced by somebody better.
you know what I'm saying? The old girl, the one before her, you know what I'm saying? She didn't do nothing. She was just here. So I'm gonna make her produce too. This new girl, she gonna have to produce as well. So she gonna be more than the Chanel West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Expensive.
That's offensive. I'm sorry, that was kind of fucked up. My bad,
I
G.
feel disrespected.
we love you.
Let me turn this light off. Ain't no love in here.
I hear with some Rolls Royce love don't live here no more, G. Get up off the now. I mean, I know you ain't just kick your leg up about to roll over. You saw that shit? You saw that shit?
Pepper, she ain't having this.
She over here getting comfy and shit. Like you pay bills or something. Like
That's the best part of being a pet. They don't
she
pay
just
no bills.
she like this man. Now she trying to
There we
attack
go.
me.
Because you're messing with her.
I'm gonna just
I'd
start petting
attack
her
you too.
I'm gonna start petting her gently. And when she realizes her attacks do 0 damage, then she'll just be like, oh fuck.
Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper, cut that shit out. We love you, Pepper.
The girl by your hand.
Look at she got the fucking murder mittens out now.
I don't see any murder mittens. I see cute cat paws. I'm about to say, why
You
am I
don't see
getting
the murder mittens?
notifications? I forgot I factory reset all this.
What's up, baby? Big girl. Ow. When I say ow, she stops. That's crazy. This fucking cat is trained. Yeah.
As
Whenever
she
somebody
should
breaks
be.
in, look, that'd be funny as fuck. I got a guard cat. Somebody break in, she just goes after the kill. Ow. Watch this shit. Ow. Trained.
That's how often you say ow.
That would sound really terrible in a different podcast. What you got in that cup there, Lady J? Tequila?
Water.
Oh, fire water. Okay, damn. You own one today, ain't you?
Water.
Oh, that's the water. The other cup was the fire water.
Water.
How you spell that?
What, Essentia?
No, you said water. WADDER.
Water.
No, you said
Is that better?
water.
Water.
I'm sorry, we're going off topic again. So what was the first topic you want to run it? What you want to run about?
Well, I wanted to know more about the lady that got replaced. Apparently, she went on maternity leave, and her competition did better than her, or her, temporary did better than her, and they fired her.
She went on maternity leave?
Yes.
For that grown ass boy she got?
Hmm.
She got another baby?
That's the story that I was hearing, but I'm like, it got to be more than this. Cause ain't
No,
no way.
no, bitch got replaced because she couldn't read. Her job is to read news, and the bitch can't read. You know what I'm
Yeah, cause I'm
saying?
like,
Like,
sometimes I'm like, y'all be making stuff up, but
nah, popcorn reading fucked her up, and they got rid of her for a second and replaced her with somebody that can read and didn't stumble
which
through
isn't
reading the
hard to
news.
do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Jess with the mess, and she just couldn't read her mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was her handwriting or she just can't read a fucking computer screen or tablet, whatever the fuck they use. And another girl that was a little more
I mean,
educated.
but they're in like a professional setting, so you most likely probably using like some type of tab. But ain't nobody writing nothing nowadays. Well, minus my little weird self, but most people don't write nothing. They just type it.
It's
It's
all
just easier.
PowerPoint, all PowerPoints.
Yeah,
Next slide.
it's like it's so much easier. So there's
Hell
no
yeah.
way in the world you shouldn't be able to read that unless you pick some horrible looking font. But like, yeah, it looks pretty, but you can't read it. It's like me writing in cursive and giving it to someone who can't read cursive.
Mm-mm.
They're gonna
Nah,
be
bro.
struggling.
Nah, this like her second. Nah, this her third time getting canceled by the people. Pretty much. First time
By
she
the
was
people or
by
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 like the people she
by
work
the
with.
community, by the black community. So like they canceling her ass for this time because how
But
she
half of them
coming.
can't read either. So how y'all canceling somebody?
Well,
Most of
see,
y'all can't even get a job.
no, the thing is she hating on somebody that does a better job than her, and it brings more talent to the table than she does, and she mad about it.
I
She
guess
can't
when you're
handle the
talking about you're just
competition.
doing radio and all this nonsense, it's really not that hard.
It's competitive. You know, you got to be
But
entertaining.
that's every job. But everybody's gonna have a hater, and especially in the black community, I'm not gonna pretend like majority of the hatred is not from within. Because even with somebody with a normal job, y'all still find a way to hate. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Whether
yeah.
you
That's
have
true.
a job or you don't, there are y'all just some haters. The black community is weird, but
Yeah,
yet have the audacity to comment on stuff when you don't even have a job. So you need to sit down. And they
Abs-
can't read either and have a fifth grade level education.
Louisiana got the fifth worst education. Fucking hurricane.
I said fifth grade.
Fifth worst education. He said that shit boldly too. Like he was just ready to say it. Got the fifth worst education. That bro man fifth flow. But nah, man. First time they was on her ass. Like she took like these pictures. You know how like a mother would take a picture with her newborn baby and they'll be naked and they'll have like the mom like cuddling the baby. They'll be together like skin to skin, like how they're supposed to be anyway. And
Right?
so like Jess did this shit, but her son was like fucking 4 or 5 years old. And it's like, nigga, that's too late for these kind of pictures. Like this, this nigga is
Or are
a
they
grown.
doing that weird thing that some white people do where they just
Yeah,
take that crap every year?
they do. I don't know if it's every year, but she took pictures like the motherfucking kid was a newborn baby. Like so, she got the build a body, happening, the fake titties and shit like that. It's just not a good look.
I know nothing of her,
Yeah,
but
nah, I
that's
just
weird.
yeah, she had took pictures, took booty butt ass naked pictures with her son. And the next time they tried to cancel this bitch was when she was talking about the boy that survived brain cancer. Um, he was at like the when Trump addressed the Congress. I think
Trying
it
to
was
figure out how she came back from that.
I don't know how the fuck she did that, but she got canceled by everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like
enough for her to get a third chance, and there'll probably be a fourth
they brought
because
this bitch back.
society's attention span is very slow
Nah,
and
she
short.
fell out. She fell out with it seems like she's falling out with people up at the Breakfast Club because when they addressed it, they didn't she didn't think they was gonna check her ass when she came back to work. So they was like, so what's up with these social media posts? You know what I'm saying? And she was
Is
just like,
she
well,
dumb?
huh?
I said, is she dumb? Did you
No,
think they what?
she just ain't that talented. You know what I'm saying? But like they checked her on
You
that
don't
shit.
need to
Like,
be talented. Are you dumb? What you're posting, your coworkers can see, your friends can see. Are you dumb?
did you see what she posted?
No, like I said, I don't know anything about her. This is the first
Oh
time that I've
man,
probably.
she
Well,
was
I really
on.
don't know nothing about none of them. I think they're all weird in their own little way,
Yeah,
but
Charlamagne. Yeah, Charlotte.
I
Yeah,
don't know of them enough to really care. I just thought this was funny.
man. The crazy
I was
shit
like, black
was
people being black people,
no, it was
you
for a
hating
reason.
for no reason.
It was for a reason, and the black people is on her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a motherfucker that's in here that's more educated, does a better job, can read, is more entertaining, can come with some facts with the shit that she coming with. You know what I'm saying? And just knows and just came in and was just like went with the flow, like just naturally went with the flow of everything. It's like it was like a
Didn't she? Wasn't she also already working there anyway? So she would already know what to do.
yeah, but I don't think she was getting any airtime like that at all. She was just like in the background.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you already work there. It's the same way with
It's a
people who
different
become news anchors and
it's
stuff like that. Yes,
yeah, but if you
most
camera
of them
shy, if you're
still
not used
work
to being
there until they get in front of the camera.
yeah, so the camera can make people nut up. You know what I'm saying? Like they start stuttering and fumbling shit, dropping stuff.
I mean, if it's
Just
your first time on camera, then yeah.
yeah, yeah. So uh,
But when you already know what you're talking about, it doesn't matter anyway. But majority of the stuff that people do talk about is opinionated anyway.
yeah. I just thought it was hilarious. Like when they sat her ass down. You know what I'm saying? They just all had a meeting. Like, so what's all this shit you talking about? Like you say we don't have your back. That's a lie. We talked about this, didn't we? Yeah, but we talked about this. I said if you had any complaints about anything, you could just come to me and come to us, and we'll discuss it. But you ran to social media. Yeah, but the comments, and it's like I told your ass, fuck them people in the comments. He said they say a lot of shit about me. Like just don't listen to it. Just come into work, do your job, and just you know do
Honey,
like
that's
that.
life.
That's
People
if
gonna
you just
talk.
if
People
you
gonna
have the
talk
light on
about
you.
you even after you die. And if you're
Exactly.
not used to that, I don't. You're in the wrong field of work anyway.
It's a problem is because the bitch know the shit that people saying to her is true, and she
I
can't handle it.
mean, a lot of stuff that people saying to people is true, but that don't mean jack nothing. Go live your
Yeah,
life. Who cares?
yeah. She I don't know
All
how it
y'all not
is.
like everybody in the world's not liked, and everybody's truth is not always true either.
Yeah,
But that's life. Like, where are we
it was
going
a
with this?
saying like your perception is your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you perceive to be true is true to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit
And
here.
even that is not really right because a lot of people tell themselves lies. So again,
Yeah, so somebody can be like, this is true," and then be like, "That's no, it's not," but that's what you perceive that it's true. So to you, it's true. So that's your truth, or what you think is
I
true.
mean, no, that's your lies. That's not true. You're choosing to lie to yourself and not ignoring the actual truth of things. You're just lying to yourself. That's not
Yeah,
a truth.
like if some
That's
people
just
don't,
being delusional.
if people don't realize that they lying to themselves, that is their truth, and that's their
That's
perception.
actually a reprobate mind, but
Spell that. We simple around
whatever.
here.
Reprobate.
Yeah.
Just because I know words doesn't mean I know how to spell everything that come out my mouth. You do know that, right?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be using college lingo around a dropout. How dare you?
That's not
How
even
dare
college
you?
lingo. That's biblical lingo.
How you
That's even
gonna
worse.
how you gonna come with biblical lingo to a nigga that
That's
never
free.
come with the him there, him thee thous and all that shit? Come with me. All right, Williams. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But nah, man, like that's what I
You gonna
love.
get us one day. You better stop.
I love that they checked her on that shit. Cause I be
As
feeling like
they
that at work.
should, because
You know what I'm
you
saying?
did that to yourself.
Like you don't think that they gonna do this? This is an all black show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up with this shit you
And then
posting?
it makes it worse because you're just a black woman hating on another black woman that's better than you. That's life. There are so many women out here that are better than you.
They brought
What
her
are we
on there
talking about here?
only
There are
because
right women, there are okay women, there are good women, there are great women, there's amazing, there's phenomenal, there's different tiers of women. And some of them are just better than you.
they
That's
brought
fine.
they brought her on there because she looked good, and then she was supposed to be a comedian, so it's supposed to be a funny-ish type of show. But the bitch ain't that funny. You know what I'm saying?
I
So it's
mean,
like,
their show is
what else do we
barely
have to work
funny.
with? The show is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like when Charlamagne be gaslighting the people, like when he brought somebody on the show and they was like, so you really let them whip your ass? Like Or like he be talking shit. Like he'll ask questions that everybody else be wanting to ask. Like when it came to Monique, you know what I'm saying?
I
He'll
mean,
ask questions that
I
ain't
like
nobody
the
else gonna ask.
bluntness of it,
Yeah, yeah.
but
And then DJ Envy is kind of like in some ways a little bit the voice of reason now that Angela Yee is not there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got the voice of reason, they got the comedian, they got, you know what I'm saying? It's a perfect
you have
balance.
like you have like a different with everybody that just
It's
kind
a
of sort of like
dynamic.
works together.
Yeah.
But y'all knew that she didn't work when you picked her, cause
Well, they thought that she was a comedian. She looked good. You know what I'm saying? And they had to replace the
y'all
woman.
probably picked her because she looked good.
Yeah,
Let's be honest about that. A lot of people get a job because they look good, not because they're actually funny or anything. I'm like, no, you
yeah.
just look good. That's gonna bring in viewers. That's about it.
When that bitch
And as
take
you can
that,
clearly see, it's been pissing people off. It's
it
doing the complete
what
opposite.
what pissed people off before that was, this bitch. She looked good with her body. I don't know how much she paid for that motherfucker, but it looked great. But the hair, you know what I'm saying? Like she was talking shit about this kid, the DJ kid that was at this congressional meeting, and Trump had ended up, you know, swearing him in with what is it, the Secret Service or some shit like that.
I don't
I don't
know.
remember what it was, but they
He do
sworn
a
him
lot of
in
things
like
he ain't supposed
honorary.
to,
Yeah, it was
so
like an honorary
can't
because
answer that.
the kid he been battling brain cancer. They said that he wasn't supposed to survive like 7 months or some shit like that. And then this has been like years later. So now this kid is like 15 years old, but he's had so many different surgeries on his brain that they have like scars and shit like on the top of it, and he's got like
Hence the
patches.
word brain surgery.
Yeah, so this bitch goes and it's like they
So
said
you
they
made fun of a cancer patient.
made fun of his
That's
hair, telling
that's
something like
basically what's
they
going on here.
they was questioning if he was black because of how he talked. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was around, like Trump loves him and shit like that. And they're, any black person that Trump is around that likes Trump, they question their blackness. So it's like
Well, of
she
course.
questioned his blackness because of how he talks and because he was around Trump. And like, she's like, I don't know if he black. I mean, his hair, y'all seen his hair? I mean, it wasn't nappy, but it was patchy. And everybody was just like, ooh, don't do that. I saw you. Yeah, I was like, ooh, bitch, we got pictures of you without your weave. Ooh, that bitch like a scarecrow.
I mean, you got a lot of black people out here who love Trump. So what
But to make
exactly
fun
does
of the
that
brain cancer
mean?
survivor, you know what I'm saying? Make fun of his hair. Like
Well,
he can't help
because
it.
they love to give comedians a pass, right? Because oh, I'm just kidding. No, but you're making fun of someone who's had something serious, right?
Yeah. It
Or
wasn't
are we gonna categorize it as funny? So what we flip flopping now? Because it's
it
okay
wasn't
when what's his little that Andrew Solch was over there doing it. It's okay there, right?
what did he do?
No,
What did he do?
I can't remember what he did, but I'm like, let's not pick and choose when we want to be comedians. She's
You
choosing
talking
to
about
be funny, so laugh.
you
She's
talking
making
about
fun of him, whether he has a problem or not, right?
one Andrew Schultz making fun of Kendrick Lamar?
I don't know.
Well,
Whatever the hell the people's problem was.
what you talking about? Why pick Andrew Schultz if you don't know what he did? Or
I
if
said
you
I
don't
can't
remember what he
remember
did?
what he did. He's the
That
most
was
recent one that did something stupid that got they sending death threats or whatever to his
that
house.
was that was
I
because he
don't
made
remember.
fun of that's because he made fun of Kendrick Lamar. Like talking about how like Kendrick said something about in one of his raps, like white comedians don't let him talk about black women or something like that. And he said something about like
Yeah,
said
I
it
guess
was
that it's like we pick
yeah.
and choose, but it's okay to be like, well, I'm claiming comedian. Well,
Yeah, but
you're
he
still
talked
talking about things you know nothing of.
yeah,
It's
he's
not
talking about
funny.
he's talking about a grown ass man at this point that can speak
I
for
don't
himself.
care. People make fun of kids all the time as well too. So let's not pick and choose when we want to be. Oh well, I'm just being a comedian. No, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
Mind your
but
business. That wasn't
people
for her to say.
yeah, it's a time and a place for it. You know what I'm saying? Like on a show that is nationally,
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. People who have that mindset where, well, I'm a comedian, I can say what I want regardless of age. No, you're stupid. Don't hide behind that. It's not that's not the time nor the place. Period. But again, it's okay. Well, like you said, well, that's a grown man. No, it's not. Who cares? You don't
Kendrick
even know what the
Lamar.
hell he's talking about anyway. You just jumping in business that's not even yours. So again, oh, but I'm just a comedian. But you don't even know what you're talking about. So you look stupid. She looks stupid, and y'all both comedians that are just dumb.
That's kind of different situations with the whole Kendrick
No,
Lamar and the
well,
little
I'm
boy.
using it as an example of what I'm like, okay, because of the problem, because when people think, well, I'm just a comedian, I'm like, I'm just making fun, I'm just poking fun because I'm just trying
Well,
to be funny.
comedy
No, there's a
it's
time and a place to be funny,
it's
especially when
subjective
nothing
too.
about you is being addressed. Doesn't matter. It's a topic you have no stake in.
It's like
And
comedy is
that's kind of sort of
subjective.
where I'm going with it. It's none of your business. Don't make a comment. You don't know what you're talking about, and then it makes it worse for her because you do know what's going on, and you still chose to be funny. But I'm a comedian. No, it's not funny.
I
You're
mean,
stupid.
it's the fact that she just bombed the joke. It could have been something,
No,
she bombed it. She just ain't funny. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like
that's not funny. What this
we make fun of
again?
we make like
You can
it's
make fun of. That's totally cool, but you gotta draw the line some daggone where. That's why she made the terrible joke.
well, it was
The
what's this
kid has
comedian
brain cancer, survived
Arnez
it, and
J.
you choose down and was like, well, I'm going to be the class clown. No, that's not the time or place for that at all,
I'm saying
ever.
like so how why compare Andrew Schultz to the bad time and bad place about a kid, and he's talking about a nigga that's the size of a
No, but I'm
kid.
talking about when people use that as an excuse. But I'm like, well, I'm just a comedian. No, don't hide behind that. You're just an idiot.
All comedians are pretty much idiots. They're just intelligent idiots.
No, no, this little generation that we got, they're all stupid. Because even with the older generation, that's far funnier than them. They didn't make fun of every single daggone thing. Some stuff, like you said, there's a time and a place, yes. But there's some things you just don't cross the line, especially if you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know really what's going on, but you
I
want to
know
insert yourself anyway.
she knew what happened to the kid. She just decided she thought it was gonna be a funny joke, funny little
But
ad
that's
lib
what
to
I'm talking
Kiki and
about.
Kaka
That's
about.
crossing a line. But because you're a comedian, you think you can do that.
She barely
No.
that. That's what I'm saying. She's barely that. Like she is
But
really
that's what I'm saying. That's that sad mental thing that people got going on. It's like I could classify myself as this. Y'all should have just laughed and get over it.
well,
Ooh.
we could say the same thing about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I joke about a lot of shit. I'm like a couple episodes ago, I asked everybody what's their favorite retard. You know what I'm saying? That could be like, what the fuck? Oh,
Sir,
boo, cancel him, shit like that. It's like I'd be like, it was
yes,
just a joke.
that's
We are
very
just
well
playing.
possible, but you're not up
Yeah.
there to want to be cancelable.
But you get what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
But that's
time.
why I said, but there's a time and a place for things. You're
I
just kind of
agree.
sort of just goofing off. You're not making fun of a specific person. You're not coming after a specific thing. You're just
Mhm.
generalizing. That's something totally different versus like, you actually know someone that's acting like this and you gonna call them out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's questionable.
I agree with
It's like
that.
you know the specific person and you're calling them out versus like generalizing. You can just be when you say what's your favorite retard. Okay, when there's many of retards out here. And
Yeah.
some of them not even retarded. We got a whole bunch of normal people who pretty much just are, and they're not. There's something wrong with them.
Me.
But you're just doing it to just be like doing it. Like we're not really talking about like someone who might have Down syndrome who
Yeah.
really went to go
I
do something. We have a
that's
whole name, we have the whole story, and you still choosing to poke fun.
that's what I was talking about. Like
Yeah,
RNSJ.
that
Remember
that
RNSJ
might
talk
be
about his
questionable.
brother? You remember RNSJ talk about his brother? Rodney, motherfucker. He be talking about his nigga, what's up with your legs?
She's stretching.
A little drumstick. She like one of them base divers in the Olympics. They be tucking their legs like nigga, she's shrimping in my hands right now. That's crazy. But not like Arnez J used to make fun of his little brother in his comedy and his stand up. His little brother
You
Rodney.
said the key word right there though. His little brother.
Yeah, but it's still a retard. You know what I'm saying? But
But I could the same way I can make fun of my family, you can't make fun of my family. It's not it don't hit the same
yeah,
because
but
I'm related to him. He knows I'm gonna make fun of him. Now, if you go out here and you try to make fun of him, we might have to square up
yeah,
because
but
that's not your place. It's not for you to do. Now, if you're just generalizing, again, totally different than you just being like, well, I'm gonna just pick on this specific person just because I can and I'm gonna classify it as I was just being funny. No, people want to fight you over stuff like that. They don't find
yeah,
it funny.
they get your ass whipped in math class if you say shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The
But
same way they didn't find it funny when you're picking on a cancer patient. She should have been canceled and stay canceled. That's not
Yeah.
funny.
I think they just brought
That's
her.
not the time nor the place.
I think they just brought her back just to embarrass her or to check her. You know what I'm saying? That's all they brought her back for, was just to
Just for
check her
her
on
to
that
still
shit.
do something stupid and y'all was gonna replace her anyway. No, you should have let her stay canceled.
They had to address it. Like, check her one last time, put the nail in the coffin. Like, bitch, you are cooked. No more jobs for
And
you.
then you be like, you already knew she's not that funny. She can't really read. I'm like, why are you even still here? How did
No,
you even last this long?
the
And
bitch
you're
was
really not even that good looking.
she was rude to the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like when
That
her
too. But then
you saw that
again,
shit?
yeah, you just got fired and replaced by better. It's not like she's gonna be nice about it.
No, like they ended up, like if they get into a debate, like me and you, we'll both have some points that we want to get out. But I'm never gonna be like, hey, hold on, shush, hey, shut up, just wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we
Well, that's
talking.
but she has a big head though now at this point because again, she's been getting away with stuff. She's been coming back and just getting away with it. Now that she's finally checked, no, you've reached big head status to where you're probably rude
Yeah,
and a little arrogant, and now you've been replaced, which is your own fault.
yeah. I think she tested the waters. She tried to test the waters and shit just didn't work out. Like that girl was
There are
not gonna
some
move.
waters you test, and there are some waters you just don't.
Like she just took a cup of water from the Dead Sea and just drank it. You're like,
She
it's
could take a cup
salty.
of water from any sea with a whole bunch of salt. Don't do it.
Man, she fucked up, man. That's why I love that they did that shit, man. It's like you want to do that shit to your job at work. They actually can do it.
But
Like, so what's this shit
but
you was
then
posting about? You know what I'm saying? Like, they made it funny.
but then she also do a live, which
She
also
did.
made it worse.
She did a live, and then they checked her on about the live. She did
Yeah,
live
but didn't she do
first and put
another
it.
one?
I don't know if she did another one. I don't know if she did another one, but that.
Cause she just happened to come across my TikTok and was still just. I was like, "You sound
Yeah,
stupid."
yeah. You can't be.
I was like, I want to know more about this because you just sound really haterish.
She backed into a corner that she put herself in, and then she's lashing out at people that try to help get her out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like the people told her not, how not to get backed into the corner. Like, don't read the comments. If you sensitive, don't read the
The
comments.
ones in the comments that are enabling her for me, I'm like, you have too many people who are over here enabling your behavior right now. It's that
Yeah,
too. I'm like,
yeah,
y'all making this okay, and it's not. And this is what I'm talking about. There's a time to be professional. There's a time to be private. You done mix both, stupid, and now you jobless.
yeah. It was like
You can't do that.
you could air it out on TV on the Breakfast Club. That way, or you could talk to your coworkers about it and see what they think about it. If they want to
Pretty
help you with it,
much.
or if they want to say, "Hey, just
Especially
let it go."
in your line of work when you know they're gonna see it.
Yep. Because you need a PR team at this point. What should I not say? You know what I'm saying?
As big as her head is, she probably wouldn't listen to her PR team. Let's be honest about that.
Nah. Pepper, what
Cause
you think?
she seemed like she got a pretty big head. Like she just feel like she's not replaceable, and I'm like, but you are. They just did it.
That bitch is
Everybody's replaceable.
hell yeah. That
I
bitch
think a
got
lot of people forget that. I'm like, you are replaceable. There's always somebody better than you in
yeah.
every scenario.
What's up,
And
baby?
it's not hard to come across them either.
Mm-mm. Look at the little cat.
So I just thought that was like really interesting.
Yeah, they did right by checking her. What the fuck? Hey, why are we like
What are
this?
you doing?
I moved my hand so I could switch my hand and my mic, and now she just like holding on to me and shit.
You let
Oh,
her get comfortable, and now you want her to move
why she kicking her leg?
while she's
I, I'm
trying to nap.
I'm not even doing nothing. You saw that? I'm trying to put my hand on my thigh, bitch. This
Cause
my
she wants
thigh.
revenge now.
This my thigh, nigga. That's why you fell over, stupid. I love you though. Remember that
Poor
TikTok
Pepper.
cat? Bah! You motherfucker,
Poor,
you.
poor Pepper. She was like, I'm just laying here.
I'm trying to
You're
be
on your
comfortable.
leg.
Matter of fact, you on my jersey.
I was like, I don't care.
My jersey. Get your ass off me. Get.
Like, no.
She's like, I don't think I will. How dare you?
I was here first.
She was not here first. Jalen was here first. All right. I fucking dig this jersey. This shit is legit. I feel like the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? He used to have them fly ass Eagles Kelly Green jerseys. You know what I'm saying? He used to have some fly ass Philly shit. You ever watch Fresh Prince? Nigga had all the starter jackets. All of
As
them.
he should.
All of them motherfuckers. Man, that's a good ass subject, man. I wish I could do that at work. You know what I'm saying? Just address the niggas like, so what's this shit you was talking, bro? Like, what's up with that? What's on your mind? You all right? How you? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it wasn't even like that. Oh, but I think it was, man. I be feeling like but Doc
We
Holliday on
just sat right
Tombstone.
there, watched the live, had the little pin already. Just, oh, she said this. All right.
Bullet points.
Oh, we went over that. All right.
Bullet points
Next.
out the
Oh,
ass.
this is what we talk about next.
Oh yeah,
But
we
it's
got
just
some.
the people just enabling the behavior. I'm like, would y'all stop enabling bad behavior? That's a grown woman who's wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, this is why you can't really cancel folks, because you always have somebody in your corner who just enables the stupidity. I'm like, no.
I like
She should
I
have
like
been
when you
canceled, stayed canceled, and been great.
I like when you get on her ass, or get on like some black women about shit. They be like, y'all just hating because it's a black woman, and it's like, but it's another black woman with the same problem with this bitch. Like, what are we talking about? This black woman don't like this bitch neither. So what's your excuse now? She's just a bad person. You know what I'm saying? That's bad.
Pretty much.
Excuse me.
I'm like, kind of sort of missed the days was like, you just, it don't matter whether or not it was a black woman or not. I'm like, if you don't know how to do your job and you suck,
Yeah, it's getting replaced.
we gonna get rid of you.
Absolutely.
Now everybody can just go out here, tell their story their way on their side. I'm like, well, this is not the full story. I really don't know how much I really got to deal with them and all blah 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 blah. Well, you chose to stay there and work. You
Yep.
could have left.
Been gone. Gone
Nobody
to it.
ever says anything like that. Well, why did you stay? I bet you because the money was good.
Hey,
That's why you stayed.
bitch
If
can
they're
go.
such horrible monsters, oh my gosh.
Yeah, she can
They
go
weren't
on.
that horrible when it was signing your check. Not anymore
Mm-hmm.
now.
Not anymore, but we're gonna expose him. Nah, I'm playing. But that's a good ass
Probably
subject. I
will.
like that. I like that. What's your next one you got?
I'm curious about the women, well, men and women who are just eating cornstarch, chalk, and baby powder.
Oh fuck. Strange Addictions on
Strange
TLC.
addictions.
Ain't that what it
Yeah.
was? Strange Addictions. Remember that bitch that was eating the damn oh no. Everything got a run in my jersey. Well. Fuck. No. How the fuck am I fix this? Might be able to clip it and burn it. Maybe just clip it. What you think?
Um, it depends. You might be able to take like a really small needle, get like a little lighter, maybe like try to put it back. Since the needle is kind of sort of like small enough, just let the lighter heat it up enough to where it will just not pull. It'll stay right there. That usually works with jerseys.
I kind of almost got it. It's like a little. If I had like one of them next years, I could do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you fucking cat. You never getting on my lap no more today. I just said I love
Give
the
it 30
jersey.
minutes.
175 doll hairs for this jersey, and all it took was one cat.
Give it 30 minutes. Should be back.
I'm being that bitch. I hit her ass back. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your ass off me. She gonna be like, ooh, ooh,
Artful.
Root wins. Perfect.
They're eating the cats.
They're beating the cats. I do. Oh shit! Let me stop. These strange ass addictions, man. Bitches eating baby powder. I got family members that used to do that shit. Just to raid the cabinet, be eating fucking what's that shit? Bacon? Is it bacon powder?
What is baking powder? Oh, you mean baking soda?
No, not baking soda. Not baking soda. They be eating baking powder.
Hold on.
It be baking powder. They just be eating baking powder, baby powder, any kind of white powder, you name it. Lakers in 3. Should be tripping me out.
Baking powder's the same as like, yeah.
Well, the baking soda make your mouth, your jowls bubble and shit, don't it?
They be eating that too.
I wonder what their insides
I,
are like.
I'm curious to know what their stomach look like because I'm like, y'all over here just destroying your body from the inside out.
You remember the bitch that used to eat toilet paper? Yeah, it was a bitch on yeah, it was a bitch on TLC that used to eat toilet paper. And she used to have like this neat little Ziploc bag. She used to sneak and go to the movie theater just like, this is my favorite place to go because it's dark and I can eat my toilet paper in peace. Bitch had a fucking Ziploc bag with sheets of toilet paper. She's like, my favorite is 2-ply. What you see?
Season 1, episode 1, eats toilet paper.
I fucking knew it, dog.
I looked at My Strange Addiction and it's the very first episode.
I got a shit memory, but I remember some things, dog. Like, the bitch eat toilet paper.
It says eat cleanser.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Death Wish.
Some bitch was eating drywall. Yeah.
It says ventriloquist.
Yeah, it was
Like
it's
wood?
it was a bitch that had an addiction to being a ventriloquist. Like she'll have her puppets in a suitcase everywhere she goes. She'll go to lunch with her sisters or go on a date and then be like a bitch, like, hi, how are you? I would like to try some.
You already know about that.
It was a bitch that was eating a mattress. She'll eat mattress foam.
Couch cushion.
Couch cushions too, yeah. Somebody was eating glass.
Like
a couch cushion? The bitch said it was spicy. Yeah.
Did you put hot sauce on it?
No, the bitch said it was spicy. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, and the funny shit is, it's always fat black.
Eats glass.
Yeah, it's a crazy white boy is eating glass, but it's always some heavy black bitches that be eating wall,
crazy too.
Couch cushions, mattresses, toilet paper.
This says pottery and ashes. I'm concerned.
What?
This says likes to eat laxatives and pottery and ashes.
You like to eat laxatives?
You like to eat dead people? Cause that's basically what that is.
Is it human ashes or is it just like
it don't need to be nobody ashes.
Is it cigarette ashes? Pepper, get your ass back. Don't be meowing at me, you cute bitch.
That says pottery and ashes. I don't know who wants to just sit right here and eat laxatives. I guess because it tastes like chocolate. I'm not sure. Just go get a daggone Snickers bar.
That's gay. It's too much happening with your asshole at this point.
That's gay as sweet, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, bitch. Smoke crack. I'd rather you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't want that kind of addiction.
Shit, at least you'll shit yourself, but you know what I'm saying? It won't be that running shit.
This is each drywall. Of course.
Yeah. That bitch had a mirror that was
like, gas sniffer.
Oh yeah, it was an old white lady that used to sniff gas, and her daughter's like, "I'm tired of you doing this, Moms. It's dangerous." And that bitch sniffed gas like maybe like she was hitting that shit like it was smelling salty. Woo!
It eats rocks.
I heard the bitches kick rocks, but eat.
It says eats rocks.
What the fuck? Okay.
Concerned.
It was another episode.
I take here go baby powder right here. Baby powder addiction.
It was a motherfucker
dating my car.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to. That nigga was having sex with his car. He had an old ass Monte Carlo, and he called it. He'll rub on it, call it baby, and he'll smell her exhaust, and he'll stick his shit in the gas tank or the tailpipe or something.
It says eat cat food.
Yeah, that's survival. Yeah.
I think I still take that over baby powder.
I would gladly eat some cat food before I eat some damn toilet paper, some Vicks Vapor Rub.
Who's
Yeah,
eating that?
a Mexican lady. It was a Mexican lady that yeah. These home remedies got her interest
This
little
says
intrigued.
tape eater. They're eating tape.
They're eating tape. Duct
Drinks
tape.
nail polish.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It was a bitch that drinks nail polish. Her teeth was just off. She was like Takashi 6ix9ine.
this says drink gasoline.
Wow. Wow.
We have escalated past baby powder and cornstarch
See,
and
but
chalk.
the funny
Trying
thing
to eat
is
all three of those at
that
this
was
point
that was early
instead of drinking some
2000s.
gasoline.
That was early 2000s when this show was happening. I wonder if they rebooted this show today, what would it be like? Strange Addictions 2020s. What would it be?
It would probably be the same thing.
Bitches addicted to bashing windshields. I can't help it. I just like to go through a bad breakup. Like, I like to
It
go and smash
says
windshields.
eats plastic,
Yep.
shower drain, hair collector. Hell no.
Oh
No.
yeah, yeah. It was this white boy. He's the collect shower drain hair, and his mouth be open like a motherfucker. He'll be digging in that shit. He'll be like, just mouth wide open and shit, looking dumb as hell. Like, and he had to come out and tell somebody that he was collecting.
Someone's
He said,
addicted to licking cats.
yeah, he'll pull the hair out and he'll just feel it.
I don't want to know
play
no
with it.
more.
And then sometimes he'll eat it, or come back, come back. I know you hear me. Yeah, you do. Hey, this man used to get the hair and he'll play with it in his fingers, or he'll throw it away when he get done, and he'll feel disgusted after he finished.
Are you done?
Are you?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, I don't trust me neither. I was gonna keep going.
He about to keep talking.
This man ain't shit.
That's
this man,
so gross.
yeah, he used to go to his friend's house and he used to lock the door. Put them damn headphones back in, producer.
I'm not putting them back.
You on probation, damn it.
No.
Get back in here. Get back in
No.
here.
No.
Them lights in the background say on air. Anyway, yeah, man. That man is nasty. But I felt bad for him because he actually had a mental problem. He had a mental problem.
I'll leave them in because I was about to pull them back out.
No, he had a mental problem, you know.
That's fine. Eat sand.
Oh, fuck that. I draw the line at sand.
Eat deodorant.
Yeah. That's another bitch. She was taking this bitch was taking like chunks of degree and secret and all this other shit, and she like, this is more spicy than this one. And she was eating that shit.
Oh, with the baby powder and the cornstarch, I'd be like, this cornstarch is a little bit thicker, but if you bake this for longer, it's a little bit crunchy. I'm like, what? You bake cornstarch?
Cornstarch and shit. Like bitches be lying to my son. Well, I'm pregnant. I'm having cravings. No, bitch, you just fat. You fat. That's your problem. You just eat everything. Ain't nothing else to eat in the fucking house, so you just look. You're like, this cornstarch looks tasty.
Like, look, you could have the craving. Maybe you probably just need to sniff it. Fine. But for you to just full blown eat it and be pregnant, forgetting that you are pregnant, you are poisoning your kid as well as yourself. You cannot be that selfish. I don't care what craving I have. You better crave some anchovies or something I don't want to eat, but that I can. Baby powder? The thing that gives you ovarian cancer. You want to put in your stomach and give to your kid.
Pretty much.
Seriously.
Yeah, they couldn't afford to kill it in the first place. They might as well do it the natural way, just ingest some shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby come out with a stomach of steel.
Well, you better fall down some stairs.
Shit, hell no. Baby, man, that bitch strong.
Because guess what? The baby's still not going nowhere, and if you come out with Down syndrome, you're going to wish you ain't eat it. And I'm like, well, why his other eye not opening? I don't know, talcum powder eater.
Motherfucker come out
What do
looking like
you think is going to happen?
come out like Jason Voorhees.
I'm like, well,
That's
why
not
is his
funny.
skin like that? Maybe it's because you was eating a whole box full of chalk. I don't know.
Damn. they bitches like them is the reason they lock shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like the air duster, we
Why?
can't have
Because
air
they're the ones
duster
that's
no
out here
more.
stealing it.
Nah, cause they be using that shit and eating it and huffing it and shit like air duster. I had a dude in Iraq. I was a roommate with him, and I ain't never seen a dead body before. But like, I was like, I walked in, I caught his ass hitting that shit like that. And then I was like, man, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, had a deep ass voice. It's my shit anyway. And then nigga passed out and fell backwards, and then he fell forward. I had to catch his heavy ass. I was like, man, you do that shit again, I'll beat the fuck out of you. You understand me? Yeah,
On the
bro.
floor.
Yo, that nigga voice got deep. It sounded like the devil. I was like, damn. I mean, it's my shit. I was like, damn.
Like, you okay down there? Because he would be on the floor.
Yeah, no, this is when I was hoorah. I was super soldier man. You know what I'm saying? I was all about the
I'd
people.
super soldier my butt right in my bed. You
Man,
all right?
I can't look. There was no divider, no wall in between us. I would just, if I would just looked over, I would have seen this man just falling the fuck out and crack his skull open. You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't do nothing?
What was I supposed to do?
I was asleep. That's all I say.
I woke up when he hit the ground.
I heard a loud thud and I hit the ground too. Incoming. God damn it.
Like, no.
I start talking like Bobby Hill when I get scared. What did you do?
What are you talking about?
I don't know you. That's my purse. But nah, man, that shit creeped me out, man. Like he said, I walked in, he took a big ass hit of that shit, and his voice got deep as fuck. I said, "What are you doing?" I mean, it's my shit.
And it's all because of TikTok. I came across people's strange addictions, and I'm like, I don't know how I got on this side of TikTok. I don't like it because it's weird.
Keep the party going.
No,
keep the party going.
Like I think the weirdest one I've seen is the lady with the colored chalk, and she has like this giant bowl of cornstarch, and she just be mixing it up, and you just hear. Like,
that bitch eat it like a Chico stick.
Yes.
What nasty bitch?
But it makes it worse because all these women have all these massive followers. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Don't encourage this. They're poisoning themselves. What are you doing? Everybody don't need followers. And y'all just be like, just agreeing with her in the comments. Y'all make me want to go to the store and get some.
What?
Don't. It makes me want to spit up.
Speaking of, you know, it's unpopular, and I'm probably gonna catch some shit about this. You ever seen like the bitches that do like the mukbang videos and shit? When they first started, they was skinny like you, and then before you know it, they look like this damn couch that I'm sitting on. We got heavy breathing. It ain't too much ASMR with the food no more. It's this bitch breathing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about bitch face fat than a motherfucker.
Really tiny, but you can kind of sort of see the weight starting to come. And I'm like, yeah, because that stuff doesn't go anywhere, especially when you all are eating big things of cornstarch like this.
It was a bitch
y'all
that I used to follow.
Like the little tiny boxes or anything.
How about
and it'll
just not
show
eat the
how
shit?
much. Like, I think this lady has like one big bag of cornstarch. It just looks like a giant concrete bag, but it's all freaking cornstarch. And she just has a whole spoon and she's just eating it. And people are like, I love this squeak.
Squeak.
Yeah, because I guess like when they're eating it, like it's whatever that ASMR stuff is, like it's a squeak as they like chew it or crunch it or something like that. People like the noise.
It's like somebody.
So you're encouraging. Yeah, it's like you're encouraging them to be unhealthy because you like the noise, but you also want to try it too.
Man, fuck this shit. I'm calling Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Fuck that. I think you should not be eating this shit.
The crazy part about it is, they sell it on Etsy for people to buy.
Nigga, you know what? That's gonna be
like, wow.
on my new stripper airlines. on my stripper airline, we're gonna sell little baggies of cornstarch for the bitches to keep they nerves calm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you could take that on the plane. Gotta have
Exactly.
it on your
Yeah, but if the bitch
carry-on.
forget it or she, you know what I'm saying, like, oh no, I ran through my cornstarch.
The way that they eat it, that's like a meal to them.
They gonna be gumming
They're
that
not
shit.
forgetting that.
They gum that shit.
Pretty much,
Better make it last. Get your ass back. You're not jumping on me no more.
they're probably like, let me get a taste of that.
Yeah, be gumming it.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Nigga be on the plane.
I didn't even realize
I
how many
got that
different brands
itch.
of cornstarch there were. I know almost all the brands of baby powder at this daggone point because that girl, she had like a good 2-minute video. I was like, I'm very curious, but
What is the best baby powder these bitches say?
I don't know. But apparently, a lot of them like the cheap one from the dollar store.
I was just about to say, how the cheap shit from the dollar store taste?
That was like, it's not too thick. It's
It
not that
probably tastes
light.
like
It's a little
Smarties.
fluffy. But I don't like the one that's scented. I'm like, what, what?
There's
Like the
unscented
ones
baby
that
powder?
scent. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Unscented baby powder.
The same way you have unscented
I know you have
body
unscented
wash.
lotion and everything like that, but I've never
Yes.
seen in all my years of living.
Well, thanks to them, it exists. And because of them, it's probably why it exists. Because you're probably also getting poisoned from eating scented baby powder.
Dumb bitches probably eat
And they'd be
candle wax
like,
too.
I like the Equinox. They'd be in the comments, be like, my favorite one used to be like Perfect Pure, but my daggone dollar store don't sell it no more. They'd be like, go to Target or Walmart. You just got. I'm like,
helping these
what is
bitches find it.
Like, y'all having full blown conversations about which baby powder is the best
Hell
to
nah.
eat. Is this where we're at?
Way to go, Reddit. You ruined the society.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Hell no, man.
I was like, this is too much for me. I was like, I don't like this side of TikTok. I'm scared. I'm scared y'all all just go and die from like a stomach ulcer or something like that. And then cornstarch turns into automatic sugar.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Cornstarch is what people use to fry their food.
Yeah.
You are not supposed to eat that by itself.
Yeah, I know.
Even though it says 30 calories on it, that does not mean eat it.
For
I'm
you
like, no,
bitches that
these
didn't
are
have
things that we cook our food with that y'all just out here just rawly eating.
I'm gonna start shit. This is why you need a 2-parent household.
They
You know what I'm
are in
saying?
2-parent households. They be giving it to their kids.
Hey, you remember the Dudley boys?
What is it? The husbands and the kids be eating it with them.
Couldn't have happened back in my day. Couldn't have happened.
Oh my goodness! And they have this thing called cereal. So y'all just make your own stuff up. So you have cornstarch chunks in a bowl, and they pour the baby powder in it and mix it together, and it's like they call it cereal. So you have baby powder that looks like the milk with the cornstarch chunks.
What the fuck, bro?
Just take a big giant spoonful and just eat it. I'm like, y'all need help.
These the same bitches that
I don't want to
suck
hear
dick too. They
nothing
be like,
about, well, this is just a craving I have. No, you have an addiction. That's not a craving. That's a problem.
The crazy shit is that be them bitches that I don't like tomatoes on my burgers. Bitch, you eat.
But you like
you like drywall, fucking Vicks
you like
Vapor Rub. You like tasting batteries, but you don't want onions. Okay, that's a bet.
That's what I was like. I think I've seen it all. This is weird. It's probably not even the weirdest thing that people probably eat. And now it has a thing where they call it pica. It's like, well, it's for people who have low iron. Get some iron pills. They make them.
I was gonna say, bitch, multivitamins is great.
This brand right here, they make iron pills. You can buy this.
Are they cheaper? Is it cheaper than cornstarch?
Of course not.
Okay, they ain't buying that shit. Like, I'm good. I'm gonna do it the natural way.
Iron is also in a lot of foods that you're supposed to be eating. Maybe put down the chips and the cornstarch and go get the food you should be eating. Don't nobody want to hear nothing about low iron. Next thing you know, you're also a diabetic with low iron.
People with low iron piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. Them are the same niggas that be like, oh my God, it's so cold in the wintertime. It's so cold. I wish summer come back, and then summer come back feeling like the second coming of Jesus and be like, oh, it's you. It's you motherfucker. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all at all. Like, You
But
low
I
iron.
have
I
no
come to y'all
iron.
house.
So it's my fault. I can admit this though, because I probably spent so much time eating ice, I have knocked the iron out of my body. I don't know how I'm living. I'm going to be honest. I have no choice but to take iron pills because my doctor was going to cuss me out. She's like, I don't know how you did this, but you did it. You have zero iron in your body. You are always going to be either too hot or too cold now.
You could probably beat the fuck out of Magneto in the plastic room.
I
Like,
probably could.
probably
Yeah.
fucking solo that old ass man.
Which
Hell
is why I'm
no.
like, I always have to have my bottle of water around now because I will can eat 60 ounces of ice by myself and be
My
great.
brother,
And
my
I've done it.
brother, we make fun of his
Like
ass.
I would drink no water, no nothing. I would just have a cup full of ice and be great. And I was doing that for years. And
That's
she's
bad for
like,
your teeth too, ain't it?
it is. I'm surprised I still have teeth. But I would use like the little crushed ice. That way
That's
it's
still
not too
ice.
bad. I wouldn't
It's
like bite on like any of like the really thick giant ice or anything like that. So I always had like the crushed ice or like the little slurpy type of ice, and I would just eat that, and I would just be great, and it would keep me full. And I'm just like, she's like, well, your iron is past where it needs to be. It's damn near zero.
hell no. You miss me on
So
that
I was
shit.
like, for somebody who has an actual iron problem, I'm not going out here eating baby powder and cornstarch.
Mm-mm. It'd be the low
Not
iron
even
people.
fiending for it.
Like my brother,
I'd rather
he'll come to we'll
just
come to his house.
get my little pills and be great.
Mm-mm. The bitches
You
ain't
say it's
buying them pills.
you.
It's you. It is you. It's y'all. You and my brother. Yeah, we go to his house and be like, damn, Matt, cut some air on. It's hot in this motherfucker. Like, what? It's cold. And you have a blanket on and shit. And then we like cut the air on. This nigga turn the ceiling fan on. Like, so why we just pushing hot air around this motherfucker now? Is that what we're doing?
The fan on right now.
I feel
But
like Joe Budden.
to be fair, I just got finished working out though, and it's hot in this house. So instead of turning off my heat because I don't know where the weather is gonna go, I just use my fan.
Whether turning off my heat. My
Because
brother be
one
like,
minute it
my brother
wants
be
to
like,
be in the
it's
70s,
cold in
and then the
here.
next minute it'll be 50 degrees. So I'm gonna turn off my heat to still be cold first thing in the morning and throughout the day. Because by the time it hits 70 degrees, it's basically gonna be 1 o'clock.
I'm gonna let you do that.
No. And when the weather breaks, is when I will completely turn it off. It'd be great. But
Okay.
Maryland weather is stupid. It was supposed to be 70 all this week. Now it's gonna be 50 all this week.
Must be nice. It's like 80 something right
It is
now.
not nice. I would prefer for the weather to break so I can just walk out the house with my sweater. I do not want to wear a coat. I hate wearing coats. I will rock a hat, but I do not want to rock a coat. I
Fuck
hate it.
that. Pepper is
Hmm?
hot. It's hot, ain't it? Yeah, you get your black ass down. You ain't finna jump on me. No.
See, but I make the perfect little
No.
cuddle mate though, because I'm always cold, so he has to be hot.
You just say either you're really hot or you're really cold. So when you're really hot, you be like super socking his ass. Get the fuck off me. You get your black ass back. You ain't finna be jumping on me.
Necessarily. Normal people's body heat doesn't really bother me unless you're walking around being the, same temperature as the sun. That might bother me. So if you're walking around being 150 degrees, first of all, there's something wrong with
She
you.
fucking with the Human Torch.
Yeah.
Flame on.
I'm like, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah,
But
no.
normal body temperatures are not, that doesn't bother me. Anything that's going to be over 100, yeah, that might bother me a little bit.
They got a fever. You out here laying down
But
with
since
zombies
I'm
and shit.
always cold, it doesn't, it
I'd
is what it
rather
is.
I'd rather be cold than
Unfortunately.
hot. You can't do shit about being hot. You could be booty butt ass naked and still be hot. When you cold, you just put a damn jacket on, some blankets, layer up. You good. Comfy, cozy. Hell yeah.
It's the same effect, right?
What?
No, that doesn't always work.
Shit, it worked for me.
Of course, you natural radiator. What?
I can't help it. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot all the
And
time.
I'm
I'm
cold.
natural. I'm naturally like, what is it? Is it hot blooded, hot natured? What is it called? Hot nature, cold nature. What?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Yeah, because my brother he likes the heat. I don't fuck with the heat. I don't know. Damn, if I hit myself in the chest. I don't know how the fuck I made it through Iraq. Iraqistan. And them damn porta johns be 155 degrees in that bitch because it's that thick ass plastic. The
You
sun
said you're
beaming
always
down on
hot.
that shit. Hell yeah. I get hot easy. I don't like being hot. I know when I get irritated, I get hot, I get pissed off even more, nigga. I'll be like the Red Hulk.
Well, yeah, it's because your blood is boiling. You're making your body temperature go up.
Yeah. But you need to cool off.
It doesn't say there's actually a thing for people who are like almost always hot or get hot easy.
But shit, I tell
Weird.
you what, my brother
You
hit.
think there would be one since you have one for people who get cold.
We need equal rights. Equal representation. That's what we need. Yeah. We need representation in this bitch. But yeah, man, these strange ass addictions, man. I wonder what we, like I said, man. I'm gonna post this video on TikTok and I'm gonna ask people like if we had like strange addictions rebooted, you know what I'm saying? What would be the addictions now? And I know somebody gonna be like, sex toys, bitches be punishing that Rose toy. You know what I'm saying? Like Rose toy be like, please
Really an
no.
addiction though. That's normal. Especially we don't really know.
That's not a
Everybody
strange
else take
addiction.
care of
Okay,
it.
so
That's not really strange.
I would
When we
say
say strange, I mean like you're over here just going
eating
outside with a spoon when they eat the asphalt.
when to eat
Strange.
blinds. My addictions, I like to eat blinds. Be like, bitch,
Yes,
what?
we want strange.
I eat
You
dryer
enjoy
lint.
chopping up Barbie dolls and
That's not
blending them
strange.
so you can eat it.
Oh, that's
Something
strange.
strange.
Yeah, bitches eat dryer lint. I make dryer lint pillows. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, when we say strange, we really mean
I like
strange.
to.
We
I
don't
like
mean
to.
normal. We don't mean porn addictions, anime addiction, workout addiction. That's not an addiction. We want strange.
Yeah, we want strange. All right,
Like the
y'all.
person out here eating car tires. Strange.
Nigga eating playground base. That's crazy.
You got some people out here who are probably eating Play-Doh. Strange.
Play-Doh is salty.
You look like you eat Play-Doh. Well, according to these daggone people with my low iron, I look like I eat cornstarch, I guess.
You probably eat toilet paper too, but that's okay. I ain't gonna judge you. You'd be like, my favorite is 2-ply because it's twice the sheet.
Which you know what? I was looking on TikTok to see if there's a comparison between people eating toilet paper, paper towels.
Bitches be eating brownie.
Serious.
See that bitch walking through Walmart in the paper aisle, like, I know what you here for. All right.
Then I came across this girl that also takes like suggestions on what she can eat. Somebody suggested cornstarch in a fruit roll. Idiot,
What?
she tried it. She was like, y'all nasty.
Hell no.
You give it a try and
That
it's
bitch said,
stupid.
y'all nasty. Hell no.
I think her little series is like TikTok suggestions or something like that, so they'll tag her in it or whatever. And I was like, what do you mean cornstarch rolled up in a fruit roll up? I'm like, why are we wasting fruit roll ups like this? Of course, she liked my comment, but I'm like, yeah, because y'all out here wasting fruit roll ups. I have a problem with that. As somebody who can't eat sugar, I have a problem with it. Don't be wasting sugar. How dare you?
You say you can't eat sugar?
Yes.
Why?
I can't eat sugar. I may have a sugar addiction. It's causing me to bloat a little bit where I should not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So no more sugar. Some be hating on everybody that can have sugar, which means
Right.
no more coffee for me either. But it is what it is. That's fine.
You can have coffee with no sugar.
I'll die first.
Ain't nothing wrong with black coffee. What's wrong with you?
I like sweet coffee. I love my frappuccinos from Starbucks.
Some
What do you mean?
coffee.
Have you had one?
What? Black coffee, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You get on my nerves. No, you have black coffee. said Frappuccino. Have I
Wait,
had black
wait.
coffee?
What was your question?
No.
Hold on. Oh, my bad. My bad. What was your question?
He does not listen to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you gonna ask the question or not?
Have you had a Starbucks Frappuccino?
That wasn't the question.
That was the question.
No, it wasn't.
It
Would you stop laughing and ask the question?
is the question.
That is not the question.
It was the question. What other question would I be asking?
Ask me.
I already know you drink your coffee straight up. I do not.
Ask the question. Ask the question.
What? I did. You said it wasn't the question.
You smell that?
Are you gaslighting me? Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's pretending to ride a bike. He doesn't know how to ride.
I'll be like fucking Jigsaw. I want to play a game.
You want to play a game?
How the music go?
But at least I've been doing good. I haven't had coffee in like a month.
Okay. Hey, let's cash app her some money for a frap. Celebratory.
No!
1 month and 1 month celebratory, 1 month clean. We'll celebrate with a frap. With a double
Today's
ribbon.
already way day. So
we're gonna give you a
no.
double ribbon caramel frap.
No.
Ain't that what
I've been doing good.
Ain't that what you get?
It's a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino.
There it is. Caramel ribbon crunch. A double caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. Ooh.
No.
Double shots.
No.
She gonna be bouncing off the wall like a bad chick. Boing, 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 boing.
Well, I have my Bloom energy drinks to do that now. So
Bloom energy drinks.
Yes.
How much caffeine? How much caffeine in a can?
You want me to go do research?
I thought you had it right there in front of you.
No, I'm drinking water right now. Me.
What? You can't have multiple drinks.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like on crack with it.
Crackers.
You said how much caffeine is in it?
Yeah, in one can. Cause I be drinking Rain. Rain will have your ass just.
You remember what happened the last time that I had a real energy drink? I don't need a real energy drink.
I think you do. I think you need a real deal energy drink. It'd be like that.
No, I don't. I came home and ran for 2 miles. I don't want to do that again.
That's good. What are you talking about? That's good.
No.
Yes, it is. That's good. You ran for 2 miles?
Yes, because I couldn't sit down. I was so jittery and I couldn't walk. I had to
That's
run.
Good. That's good.
I don't want to do that again.
That's a good thing. Get these bitches healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what brand was that energy drink that you drank, by the way? Let's shout them out.
Celsius.
Celsius. And
yeah, that's Celsius metabolism boost. But I'm like, someone who was already an Energizer buddy did not need that. My coworkers regretted it immediately and told me to go home. That is how bad it was. I would not sit still.
That's good, though. You know what I'm saying? You got your steps in. You ran. You got your heart rate up. You know what I'm saying? You burned a lot of fat. You burned off the sugar. Didn't you?
That may be true, but I don't want to do it again.
Yeah. She got healthy in this bitch. That's what happened. It made me push myself. Fuck. How dare you?
I want to push myself without needing any drinks, but I don't like feeling jittery. Like
I don't remember you ever telling me that you ran.
I don't like that. It's uncomfortable to me.
You be telling me that you walk. But I learned today that after drinking that energy drink, you actually ran.
I should have kept that to myself.
Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you know you fucked up. She's like,
but
damn.
there's a difference between me on crack and me being normal, because that's basically crack to me.
No, you good. That's
no,
how you build.
Not. What am I supposed to be looking for in here?
How much caffeine is in that can of what that can you was drinking?
It doesn't say it has any caffeine in it.
So what the fuck was you using? But Rain, them motherfuckers got 300 milligrams of caffeine.
What?
The Rain energy drink by Coke. Them
I don't need
bitches
that.
is strong. Strong. I
Eh,
drank 2 in one day and I had a caffeine overdose.
I may have to actually like go get one.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You good. You good.
Cause it says it has natural caffeine in it
That's
from green
caffeine.
coffee bean extract, but it's not
That's
really
still caffeine.
listed of how much caffeine is really in here.
It's supposed to be. If it's federally regulated, it's supposed to have a caffeine content. So people don't buy it for their kids and it cause heart problems.
I wouldn't buy an energy drink for
Some
my
people do
kid
that shit.
anyway.
They be like, "Why did you want it?" Well, don't. It says natural caffeine. Let's get it for Timmy.
Well,
Next
then
thing you
again, they
know,
out here drinking coffee, so who cares?
the government.
They're out here drinking coffee, so who cares? The government can care, but the parents don't.
Parents don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So
Parents don't even care
depends,
about fucking
depends
school
on the
grades.
parents that they got.
Get a black parent.
No, it's not listed on here. Them black parents be buying their kids coffee too, especially up here.
What?
And I'm like, and you wonder why your kid think they grown. They
And
drinking
they can't.
adult drinks.
Like, take y'all ass to sleep. They can't. You got school in the morning. But
Yeah, it's not
nah,
listed on here.
that's all good.
But it's 10 calories.
That's what's up. I think.
It has a
Look up.
whole bunch of vitamins in it, but it
Look
tastes
up.
really good.
Look up Rain. Compare that to a Rain energy drink. Let's look that up.
Is it regular rain or is it spelled different?
REIGN, not RAIN.
I was gonna spell it that way too.
I know. That's why I spelled it out. I spelled it out.
Well, that's why I asked.
Look, I got the Magneto hand. Now he be fucking niggas up just like this.
That doesn't work on someone like me, apparently.
I know. Magneto gonna have to hit your ass with a rock bottom, a stone cold stunner or something. Good old
I'm a
JR.
mutant.
That son of a bitch.
I want to see the nutrition.
He'll probably spike some shit. He'll find something metal on your ass. He'll fuck you up with your earrings or something. Yeah. He'll be like whistling like Yondu.
I'm like, okay, you can have them.
Wow.
I'll just take them out.
What about what other kind of, you got any metal plates in your body or anything like that?
No.
No, I got a permanent retainer on my teeth. You got anything like that?
Mm-mm.
So you got no metal on you besides like
No,
earrings and shit like that?
pretty much.
That's what's up.
And I guess my watch. I don't know if this is metal or not.
It's metal. They gonna have,
Apple be lying.
yeah. I've been on
You
some
said how much
bullshit.
caffeine is in it?
Yeah, well, I mean like calories.
Oh, you said calories? It's
Yeah,
10. 10
10
calories.
for the rain. Yeah, and they got a lot of vitamins and a bunch of shit in there. That's why I fuck with them. Electrolytes, all of that. That shit be having me listening to all my rock music in a playlist. Hell yeah. That shit
You
made
should
me
be
jump
doing
out the,
that anyway, but I'm biased.
what, listen to my rock music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love my rock music, man. Shit, I had a whole day, you know what I'm saying, when I didn't have service and I couldn't call no goddamn body. Nigga, I had I could only use what was saved on my Spotify. I was listening to Godsmack, Avenged Sevenfold, Kill Switch Engage, Breaking Benjamin, Flyleaf, Pepper Get Down. I'm not gonna let you jump on me no more, baby. You fucked up.
It's high in sodium.
High in
That's not good.
sodium. Pepper, don't you
Mhm.
do it. Ah, you bastard. You jumped on me anyway.
Of course she was. You got. She's like, what you gonna do about it? Other than nothing.
Nothing. That's my girl. I love you.
Yeah,
Little
but
shit.
sodium is just another way, but like salt. So it's not good for you. That messes with your cholesterol levels.
That just makes me seasoned. That's all. Don't be saying no. I'm seasoned.
And close to being on cholesterol pills. So watch how many cans you drink.
I only drink one.
Agreed.
Hey,
Bloom has
Pepper.
0. But it's also made from fruit.
How much caffeine does it have? That's what I'm saying. Like, cause if it's weak as fuck and that shit probably like $4 a can.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like a strong energy drink. It's supposed to relax your body.
Uh, fuck that.
It still boosts your energy, but not to crackish levels like real energy drinks, if that makes sense.
That does not make sense. You might as well drink a root beer or a Dr Pepper or a Coke.
No, because none of those have vitamins in it, let alone green tea
They have
or
caffeine.
fruit.
Not an energy drink, but they
Hmm.
have. I said it. A Coke and Dr Pepper and shit like that is not an energy drink. Pepper, why are like you judging people?
Pepper look like she sleep.
No, look at her. Her eyes squint like I seen that shit. Your background. You got to put your toys away. Man, there was a Twitch streamer that was streaming and she forgot her dildo in the background. And then she kind of like saw it after reading the comments and kind of like slid her chair over a little bit like that. I was like, I know something about you. But nah. So Kanye West, he dropped a list of people that betrayed him. Would you like to hear this
Drake?
list? Huh?
I said, what is he, Drake now?
Nah,
What is this?
that man is a loose cannon. This man, I am in
It says
pain that no
180.
180.
So still less than Rain.
It's weak, but it's still good.
Well,
Still
it's good
good.
for someone like me.
Well, I mean,
I
it
would
could be good
probably
for
be
me.
on crack
It could probably be good for
again.
me. Yeah. I mean, like the thing is, like the higher you go, the more your body gets used to it. So, like,
I
if I
don't
were
need to
to,
go to high at all.
no, I'm talking about like if I were to drink the one you drink and get something out of it, it'll have to be something where I don't use any energy drinks or caffeine for like a month, and then just use that one, drink that, and I'll be like wired.
No, if you would really like this one, because it's more so for like, it's like it gives you energy, but it's more so for your digestive system. If
So it's
that
gonna make
makes
me
sense.
shit. It's gonna make me shit.
Most likely.
And most energy drinks make you shit anyway.
Didn't know that. I don't
Yeah.
drink energy drinks like that. I kind of sort of came across this by accident.
I would say avoid the C4 energy drinks if you can. Them shits make you itchy.
Well, I like this one.
I don't know.
Tastes like fruit.
I had some taste like Welch's grape juice. I was like, hell yeah. I like that one. I had one that tastes like ice, was it orange dreamsicle? Like the
Mm.
yeah. I had one that
It's called sparkling energy. If you ever want to try it.
cool. So show me a picture of it. So Ye said, I'm in pain that no one person can fix the betrayal. Says Virgil. I don't know who Virgil is. I guess it's Static Shock. I don't fucking know. But like,
I got thought of.
Static, what you
Is
did,
it?
dog?
I must say, is he over there going through it? Like, what is it? Shock therapy?
I
Is
don't
that what
know.
that is? Because that's concerning. That if you,
They
I don't
said
know anybody
Virgil.
named Virgil.
Right. I thought all I hear is Virgil. Like his daddy calling his name. John Legend, Kim, Trav, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z,
Him.
Ty, Dirk, Common, Cuddy, Pusha, Don C, Amber, the Kardashians, Adidas, Demna, Balenciaga, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course, the Jews. I'm in pain. I bled for everyone here.
Man said my own family. You chose to bury that hoe. Would you think the gold digger was not gonna go dig? What?
Man, that bitch. I see the bloom now. Yeah, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy work. Like that nigga put he's like he escalated. He went from Virgil to like nigga, and of course the Jews. I'm like, damn.
I'm
My own
confused on
kids, my
John
own
Legend.
family, the black community. Yeah, what John Legend do? We're just
I'm like, what the fuck
ordinary
Keebler Elf
people.
do to you? And yes, I call him Keebler Elf, y'all. I'm sorry. He just looks
Who,
like one to me.
John Legend?
Yes, and he's about the size of one. So I'm like Keebler Elf.
You like them short kings. There's a woman in the airport. She drowned her dog in Florida in a Florida bathroom so she can board the flight after lacking pet paperwork.
They should drown her. The same way your dog went out is the same way she should go out.
It looks like she got a black eye in her picture. There's like, stop resisting. Oops.
Because you killed your dog for not doing what you were supposed to do, which is crazy work.
I think it's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just like,
and you
fuck.
see
It's
why
like
dogs are starting to get more and more laws.
She treated that nigga like contraband. She treated that nigga like contraband. Shit, I gotta flush it. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's not funny.
That's not funny.
Oh my God. She drowned her dog in a Florida airport bathroom so she could board flight after lacking pet paperwork. And it's one of our people.
Her too.
It's like one of ours. It's one of ours. It's just like that's like the Breakfast Club.
I'm not surprised.
Guess what
only black people do stupid stuff like this.
No.
To go somewhere on a flight, yeah, majority of the time it's usually somebody black.
Damn, that's fucked up. Damn.
And because you're ill prepared, that's how we also know you're black. Because your dumbass should have had all that before you got on that plane.
Can we justify?
Did you think you just thought you was gonna show up to the airport with your dog and it's gonna let you on the plane? No, you actually gotta buy the dog a daggone ticket or put it in a daggone cargo. You dumb.
Hey, can we get a little flack off the black community? She from Florida. It's Florida. There's some crazy motherfuckers in Florida.
Does this look like my face, kid? You stupid. I don't care what state you from. You're black and stupid.
You stupid. Hell no.
That's like you're not paying for a seat for your kid, so you gonna drown your kid?
Ooh, that's crazy as fuck.
Well, I didn't think I had to pay for a seat for a kid.
She thought she was gonna have a dog in her lap or something.
Ticket.
She probably thought that she can sit in a lap like an infant. Like, I don't need to pay for 2 seats. It's a lap dog.
You still have to pay for them to come on board. It asks you, are you bringing pets? So you just black and dumb. Before.
I didn't know you had to pay.
How do you think?
Well,
yes,
I know you probably had to pay for. You can't just bring
your pet on a plane.
But I think she probably it's the paperwork. You know, like what paperwork is involved with bringing a pet on a plane?
Like people who are blind, who have, they're seeing eye dogs, you have to bring that. Dogs that are emotional support, you have to bring that. You have to show proof that there's a reason why this dog is getting on this plane with you. And if you did not pay for a seat for that dog, it's not getting on this plane. So you just killed your dog for 0 reason because you're an idiot.
That's crazy.
And then you can also pay for your dog to go as cargo. Unfortunately, he would be at the bottom of the plane with the luggage, but you can do that too. You can't just bring a dog on the plane. Like I say, the same way you can't just bring an infant on the plane. You have to pay.
I've seen people have like non-service dogs. You know what I'm saying? And the little clear backpacks. For it. Yeah. Yeah, but they don't
have to pay. You can buy them a whole seat.
Yeah, they discriminate against big dogs.
It's a dog.
They don't let the big dogs on the plane like that. They always let the little pussy dogs, the little small dogs that's the size of a kneecap.
But you got to remember, it's still a plane. Yeah, limits. The same way you can't really bring a too big bag is the same way you're not gonna. But you could have
you could have a too big back bitch in a plane. You know what I'm saying? There's a limit.
Well, she also got to buy the whole row because she can't just buy one seat neither. So let's remember that too. You got to buy 3 seats.
Like every now and then, bitch, we need you to move to one side of the wing so you can help us turn. Like move to the back.
Like, it's costly wanting to be fat.
Move to the back when we take off.
I gotta pay for 2 seats every time I fly. Yeah, because that's how big you are. You don't fit in one.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our descent with a big bitch in the back. Please move to the front so we get this nose down. So police arrest woman and man. They've nicknamed Miss Dookie and Mr. Clean after the woman pooped on the store floor to distract employees from him stealing cleaning supplies. That bitch said, "Give me a distraction." He said, "Hold on." I have many questions. Did she wipe after, or did she just shit and stand up?
They tackled her in the middle.
Oh my God, boy! I saw a video.
Probably wasn't done.
Pepper like, ew.
What? Baby. He said cause a distraction. I would rather sit right here and go off, shake a can of soda.
Get your ass off my jersey. Stop it. I'm gonna push you down. Stop trying to hug me. She's trying to hug me. You see this
There,
shit?
there's so many ways to distract people, and you chose the grossest option.
That bitch could have knocked over a shelf. She could have like screamed, ah, somebody help, and then ran to another
She could
aisle.
have just laid on the floor and started sizzling like bacon, pretending she having a seizure. I don't care. All the things that you could
Do
have
that shit
done.
again. She could have did what?
People get
She
on
could.
my nerves.
That's fucked up. Sizzle
I'm like,
like
I don't
bacon.
care. You want to take a taser and just like tase yourself in the
Oh my
leg.
god,
Get some pepper spray, spray yourself in the eye. I don't care. For you to just want to
that's
be like,
funny
well,
as
you
fuck.
just going doodle on somebody's floor. Which is also now also public indecency. For both of y'all to steal is crazy work. There's so many things you could
Did
have done. I'm like, I
some
don't
dirty
care if you
shit
just
to get
went
cleaning
to decide you gonna
supplies.
go outside and beat on somebody's car and just have them all looking out the window. You
That's
going to
funny
jail no
as
matter
fuck.
what you do. I mean, I'd rather be sizzling like bacon on the floor pretending I got a seizure. But
That's funny as fuck, dog.
what?
Talking about how you did the seizure motion. That shit. That shit was funny. That shit's been practiced before. How we gonna get out this meeting? I got it. Someone call the ambulance.
It's not that hard.
Hell nah. I
There
used to
are
say that shit
plenty
all
of
the
other
time.
ways. You can start an argument with another customer for all I care.
Start a fight.
You could randomly want to be like, you know what, guys? I just want to make a TikTok. There's so many other ways to do this. Not that I'm really trying to help y'all steal because they shouldn't be stealing, but
That bitch shit it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Not like that, bitch. Stop. This bitch shit it on the
I
floor.
wonder what his reaction was. We were like, this is who I chose to do
Did they
this
make?
with.
I feel bad for the
Because
nigga that had to clean
there's
that shit
no
up.
way they talked about this. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get the cleaning supplies while you on the floor. Alright? I told you to cause a distraction, not a disturbance. And then both of y'all got caught. So he was probably just as shocked with the stuff in his coat. Like, could you imagine? But like, I told you to cause a distraction. That's a distraction you do, and I got the clean supplies in my coat, and we all just looking.
Imagine if they would have made it out to the car and they've been riding back home like, what the fuck is that smell? Oh, I told you, baby, I couldn't wipe.
That man was probably shook. He probably like, yeah, it's going to take us to jail.
Be like, bitch, you know that's gonna itch when it dry. You know that, right? I
You
remember
could
one
pick
time,
anything. She could have
dog.
just went crazy and just started running into the daggone cases for all I care. I don't. That's just how dumb
She looked like the
everyone
bitch on
gets.
Miss Pearly on that Friday movie. She like Miss Pearly. Zoom in on her face so you can see this shit. Don't worry, somebody like it, bitch. That's Miss Pearly. You see this picture?
All my life, I had to fight.
Oh my god! All my life I had to wipe. She ain't doing it no more.
She wasn't wiping after that.
Hell
Because I'm trying to
no.
figure out how was you going to just pull your pants up and run?
And did you have a belt on, or was it jeans, or was it yoga pants? Like, what you have on? Did you have to get up and fix your belt? Did you get up and just? I have many questions. I feel bad for the nigga that had to clean it up. Like, did y'all have to like scoop it up or?
You don't need to pick no more stories. Because I'm still mad about that lady drowning a dog.
All right, let's go to the next story.
That's just gross. I'd rather just deal with the people eating baby powder.
Look, I got one. Get your fucking claws off me. Get your claws off me. No. I love you,
She
Stowe.
knows you love that jersey more than her, so now she must destroy it. She's
She
a
has to
jealous cat.
destroy it. She better off doing like this millennial couple. This millennial couple bikes through ISIS territory to prove humans are kind and gets killed.
They was kind enough to let that story go.
Want to know? Want to know? Want to play a game like the Breakfast Club? Guess what race it is?
I can't see, but I automatically assumed it was white.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you said bike. Black people don't bike like that, but white people do.
Through ISIS territory. We don't bike stateside. Why are we going
That's why
overseas to
I
go
said.
bike?
But that's
Yeah,
why I said I know they're white. As
overseas.
soon as you say anything about exercising, black people are not doing it that often.
Millennial couple bikes through ISIS territory to prove humans are kind. And they get
And
fucking
killed you.
deleted. Who wrote their name in the death note? That was creative. That was creative. However you wrote that in that death note, that shit was creative as fuck.
First of all, you want to ride a bike through a country that don't like Americans.
They probably don't have bikes.
That
A country that
that
it was probably a better bike than what they had. They're like, you know what, Murphy, get that bike. That's crazy as fuck, dog. What was you
can't even
expecting?
get Americans to be kind to each other, but you gonna go over there and be like, I was gonna prove everyone's gonna be kind.
They dumb as fuck. The dumbass wife, the bitch had glasses on. She had 4 eyes and didn't see that shit coming.
Of course not, because you're too busy thinking the world is nice. It is not. It's nothing wrong with wanting the world to be nice and wanting to spread kindness and stuff. I am totally with that. But I'm not gonna go to a country that's not nice to itself.
Country that you know they hate Americans. They hate tourists.
They
You know
really do, and they actually hate white people more than they hate anybody else.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
We all
that's what I'm like.
we're all equal
Why?
over there. They don't fucking like Americans at all. Black, white, Mexican, yellow, all of that. If you American and they know you American,
if you're pretty enough.
yeah, they'll take your ass hostage.
As you clearly see, they weren't pretty enough.
Nah, this bitch looked like I don't know what she looked like Woody by the face. What? She do.
Howdy,
She
howdy,
like
howdy.
She like fucking Toy Story. Sheriff
You
Woody.
lost
Look at
your
Sheriff
life
Woody.
trying to prove a point
It's Sheriff Woody.
that had no business being trying to be proved. There is more evil in this world, more than anything. If you want to be that ray of hope and light, I am totally with it. But do it a lot smarter than that. Do
They dumb
it
as
in a
fuck.
way that's not gonna get you killed.
Them bitches got erased. Like
You could have started over here
happen?
in your own neighborhood. Maybe we could get some of the hatred off everybody back over here.
She could have
but you want to be over there. Let's go biking through ISIS.
They could have went. They could have been better off just biking through like Watts or Compton or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to test the waters. Like this, it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't make it, if you get beat up and robbed in Watts or Compton, don't take your ass overseas.
You get beat up and robbed by anybody in America at this daggone point. Don't go anywhere outside this country.
Speaking of this country, the United States. Don't roll your eyes. You don't even know what I'm finna say. She hates America. Well, she's like, this United States. Water. We'll drink it. I'm playing. Let me stop fucking with you. What killed the dinosaurs? All right, the United States. The cringe. The United States has sold 1,000 gold cards this week. You know the gold cards I'm talking about? The $5 million gold cards that Trump lets these niggas buy the citizenship. What?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
They sold 1,000 gold cards this week for people buying their citizenship.
As in you let people buy it?
Yep.
As in you don't know who buying it?
Yep.
As in you don't know whether or not they're going to do any good to this country or make it worse?
Yep. As long as they know who the president is, they know who George Washington, they understand the Constitution, they understand the Pledge of Allegiance.
They don't even understand the Constitution, let alone the Bill of Rights. He don't even know what he's doing.
Hey, speaking of that, we bringing back segregation, y'all.
I fuck with it. I'm not necessarily against that.
I fuck with it because I'm like, I want to know how many of y'all restaurants is really whites only. I
Majority of
want to
them.
know. I want to know. I'm like Joe at this point. I want to know where I'm not gonna go. You'd
As
be
long as I
very
can still,
surprised.
as long as I can still get my groceries, I really don't care.
And shit, they'd be like white groceries only. They'd be like Walmart. I knew it. I'm saying Waltons. I knew it.
Who said that I have to go now? I'm like, I can always use Peapod or whatever.
Mm-mm. They're gonna see your name and be like, "Oh hell nah, hell nah."
You have white
Mm-mm.
people who are named Jasmine. What are you talking about?
Mm, okay, okay.
You do.
I'm talking about the
I ran
whole
into a couple
name.
of them. It feels weird,
Talking about the
but
whole name. Talking about the whole name.
hmm.
Talking about the whole name. They gonna have an ID. Like you must have a picture ID to upload to have on your profile. You know what I'm saying? So they know who they serving.
I can't go steal a picture off the internet.
Mm-mm. Can't do that.
That's so hard.
It's got to be a government ID, and they have to verify with a picture of you.
I can't borrow my best friend's driver's license,
Mm-mm.
or let alone just have her do it and have it sent to my house.
Stop,
What?
Pepper. Trying to get comfy, and you starting to piss me off. Stop
Pepper
bathing
alone.
yourself on my camera. But no, $5 million each. Motherfucker, America making a come up. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's a come up. We feel better
I don't know if
already.
this is a good one.
George Foreman has passed away at the age of 76. Our legends are dropping left and right.
I mean, that is the circle of life.
I know, but boxing ain't what it used to be no more.
Nothing is what it used to be anymore.
Sound
Everything
old.
sucks now.
Everything is awful.
Pretty much.
Rest in peace, Mr. Foreman. I'll never
The
forget that
bar is
episode
low
on King
across
of the
the
Hill.
board for everything. That's sad.
Go and fire up that George Foreman grill for the one time.
I did. I made me some delicious lemon pepper wings one day.
There you go. R.I.P. Mr. Foreman. Couple who adopted black children and forced them to work as slaves sentenced to decades in prison, as they
should be.
should. Yep. Someone said I was looking on Twitter. And someone was like, adoption is really just child trafficking.
It is. It's a
That's
part of it.
crazy. That's crazy as fuck, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the rich white people get to adopt as many kids as they like. You know what I'm saying? Get money for them and shit. And then if they have disabilities, they collect checks for that shit too, just to mistreat them.
Yeah.
Like this a bitch. But that's the system. Shit.
Which technically, if their lawyers were smart, they could actually get out of that. But I'm not gonna use my brain power to help them get out of that because you deserve to be in jail.
I know, right?
Because unfortunately, thanks to your constitution and a couple things in it,
yeah.
But we're gonna let it be great.
We ain't got no choice. I went to a bathroom.
Oh no! If they actually had a smart lawyer, they could get out of it. But
nah, them kids can speak for themselves what they had to do. They was teenagers.
Well, thanks to your constitution, they're barely people, so they're actually property. They could actually get out of it if you spin it correctly. But
hell no, that is fucked.
Yeah. I'm like, we all still living in a country where black people are not recognized as a whole person. So yeah, we're still property. And if the lawyer was smart enough and would have used that, you would have got out of it. But
that's my advice for y'all. Not you, but to people. Learn another language, stack your money up, and go live somewhere else. Buy a house.
Yes.
This is what you do. You work here, stay here, make your money, buy property in another country. All right. Pay on that shit, save your money up, and then whenever you get a chance to have your house built or whatever you do, you buy the house out front.
At this point, I don't even know if you want to wait to have a house built. You might be better off just getting a house. Because this is about to be some crazy work.
Yeah.
That's what, like, history folks, stop focusing on the wrong things. There's a reason why a couple people keep getting away with stuff when you're not a whole person. You just looked at this property. Yeah, that matters.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mexico.
That matters a whole lot.
I'm looking at Mexico. Buddy said that he had something that was supposed to cost like $60,000, and then
Not
over
over here.
here, no, over in Mexico, it's supposed to be $60,000. But the
Mm-hmm.
money here, I think all he needed was like five thousand, $6,000. You know what I'm saying?
What
To
was he
convert
trying
it
to
over
do?
there. That's something to deal with a house and property and shit. Which is
Oh well,
which is great. Like we over here
that's
struggling.
great because you're not from here. They'll probably give you everything under the damn sun.
From
Versus the people who live here and we struggle to get everything for half of the sun. This is
damn. No, I'm saying like he has a house down there and he's like doing enhancements on his house and some shit.
in
It was
Mexico or
in
here?
Mexico. No, in Mexico. He got a house in Mexico. He was talking about doing like solar panels. You know what I'm saying? So like over there, it's not gonna cost him a lot, to get it done. But he's making the money
Not.
here to go take it down there where it's worth a lot more. He gets his solar panels.
Yeah, that's smart.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm learning a lot of shit at work. I'm like shit. That's what I'm probably gonna have to start doing. Like y'all better start learning Spanish. I'll be like Eric Mayley, y'all better focus. We gonna take a 5-minute recess. Legs, legs.
Only Peps.
She's covered.
She's a contortionist.
She's like, stop. Get your fucking leg down. She saw her looking like, excuse me? Unhand me. Fucking human.
Started off really fun to end off really sad.
Talking about with
Now I'm sad
why? Because of George Foreman?
because of the kids.
Oh no,
Death is inevitable.
I got another subject.
No.
People in these stupid ass signs. Like I had a sign. Yeah, people these dumbass employees that write signs be like, we don't have no more of this, something like that, and they just misspell the fucking sign all the hell, or they just have like this lower level
like the
of
people
education.
be out here panhandling.
No. I'm talking about at establishments. Like you'll have a bitch that works at McDonald's to go, hey, the window ain't working, the computer not working. Go write on a paper and tape it on the thing outside on the menu, and they misspell everything on that fucking paper. I went to a bathroom, and I'm
confused
pissing
by that. It's like I understand exactly where you're going, but I'm confused on why you don't know words or how to spell
because
basic words.
I got told.
How is hard as to say speaker doesn't work? First window, please. You already work at McDonald's.
Be like that. Bitch can't spell computer. You know what I'm saying? I was taking a piss, and I look around. You know what I'm saying? Check my surroundings and shit. I'm pissing, and I look over and I see a sign that says, "Do not." They underline that shit 3 times. Do not throw toilet paper in toilet, please. Well, where the fuck is supposed to go? Because this shit ain't going in my pocket. Yeah, it ain't going in my pocket. You want me to wipe my ass and throw that shit in the damn trash can?
So why did they just put bathroom out of order? Because your bathroom don't work.
No, man, look, they said do not. I think they meant to say do not throw paper towels in the toilet, please.
Well, I'm concerned because I don't know which is.
These niggas literally wrote toilet paper. Do not. I mean, like there was like plenty of chances to put like instead of putting a T-O, like oh shit, I meant to put paper towls. You could have just flipped the fucking sign over and wrote on the backside. The toilet worked. The toilet worked perfectly.
They probably. Who the hell is throwing toilet papers?
This bitch said, "Do not throw toilet paper in the toilet, please." I'm like, bitch, where is it supposed to go?
And if the bathroom don't work, why would you not do an out of order sign? Which clearly it does work. So your only other option.
I'm sure the bitch heard my confusion and my piss pattern when I was in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like.
But now I'm confused on what humans are going in here using paper towels as toilet paper instead of talking to the people to go get more toilet paper.
Everybody's shy when it comes down to taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want no beautiful woman to know you out here taking a
You done messed up that daggone toilet. So she looked dumb because she don't know how to spell paper towels, and you dumb for sitting right here using paper towels. Probably clogging up the toilet.
Oh my God. I was like, this shit going on TikTok, but I never posted it. I'm
That almost reminds me of the daggone girl that's going around dumb talking about 2000s kids or 90s kids, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Bishop, 2 different numbers.
Hello.
You gotta thump bitches like that. Stop saying stupid shit.
And of course she black. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to stitch it and just be like, there's number difference. You wasn't born in the 90s, therefore you're not a 90s kid.
I wish you had like
the same stuff.
I wish you had an old phone. You just snatch your phone like, give me this damn phone. No more for you. You done. You're done.
When I tell you, they was up in that joint frying her in them comments.
As she needs to be.
First of all, she was getting mad. I think she deleted my comment because I said, you should be fried. You should also get off the internet.
Damn, brain
making
is
black women look bad. Whole comment is gone.
Oh, you definitely would have got that comment deleted. Shit.
Well, after it reached 5,000 likes, I'm like, I don't care because you're dumb.
Screenshot.
You are extremely dumb.
Screenshot it and tag it. Be like, I seen that shit, bitch. That's like when I was on Twitter and I got blocked. He replied back to me and then blocked me. I'm like, what a faggy thing to do. I'm like, how dare you? Like, if you're gonna shit talk me and talk shit back and forth with me, at least talk it. You know what I'm saying? Don't reply and then block me like on some hoe shit.
That's stupid. Actually, no. You know what? They're both stupid because she doesn't understand that 2000s in the 1900s. Not the same freaking number.
Over there talking.
I had no choice but to go to that daggone. I was like, I have to go to the comment sections. Somebody was like, well, I'm born in 1990. Does that mean I'm actually an 80s baby?
You bitch is dumb.
They was like, I don't know why I keep saying we not born in the 90s when, like, the kid. I'm like, did you not hear yourself when you said you don't understand why the 90s does not claim the 2000s kids when we all did the same thing? No, you watched reruns. You listen to repetitive music over and over again. That does not mean you're born in the 90s. Guess what? I've watched some shows from the 70s. Doesn't mean I'm born in the 70s.
Right. Exactly.
Do you know how long Fred Flintstone, the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, all of them been out? These shows are not new.
Nigga, we had better shows, better toys, better everything.
And then remember, we had to wait the whole week to get to the next episode. Y'all next episode is literally the next episode. Yeah. 30 minutes later.
Kids nowadays, look,
we
kids
are
nowadays,
not the same.
They don't know when it's time to go to sleep. You know how a 90s baby knew when it was time to go to sleep?
When the sun rose up.
They don't
know the torture that we had to deal with when you fall asleep with the TV on and you hear that daggone song.
You hear MASH?
Like, oh my God, go away.
Fucking Celine Dion going off, going ham.
Over there selling them daggone CDs.
You got Michael Bolton and shit. Kenny G start playing infomercials for Kenny G. Hell yeah, bitch, go to bed. Hell no.
I was like, oh my goodness. I remember watching Toonami and all I was trying to watch Inuyasha. All I hear is the ending song and I see Shishomaru's fur in the wind. I'm like, y'all don't understand the struggle that we had. What do you mean?
No, it's time to go to bed. When you hear MASH, the MASH theme music,
you don't know your numbers because 200 is not 19.
Right.
Like what? You weren't. It's literally in your own question. How did you not catch that? And why did you post it? I'm like, I really hope you did this for rage bait. But the way her feelings are so hurt.
It is A+ rage bait. 100%. A+.
I don't know. I really think she's an idiot because she's really upset that people are coming for her this way. And I'm like, if this is rage bait, you didn't do it right. And if you're serious, they should come for you because you're serious that you really think 2000s kids are 90s kids when you are not born in the 90s. That's not how that works.
No, it's not.
It's like, we don't understand why y'all pretending like we not one of y'all. You're not! You weren't even thought about. You were still sweating in your father's nut. We was already born running around watching TV. What are you talking about? By the time 2000s came along, I was already 6. Girl, shut up.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
What? I was like, I need for you to think a little bit, honey. You're not born in the 90s. You wasn't thought about until 2001. You a 2000s kid. Get over it.
Like, bitch, you came out when UPN was still good.
You came out when the internet was taking off.
You, bitch, you came out after what the fuck was that shit? Oh, you came out before fucking 9/11.
Hello.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
after it.
Well, yeah, after 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Anybody after 9/11 to me is like, y'all don't understand. You don't understand. We didn't live through terrorist attacks, depressions, like.
And most of them was born during it. That's what like y'all don't understand. We don't hit the same. It's not the same. Y'all not one of us. It's okay.
No.
Stay in your lane. I understand y'all don't have much, but that's not my problem. But
Yeah, no.
what we're not gonna do is pretend 2000 kids are 90s kids because we did not grow up the same. You grew up on reruns. We had the real thing.
The only good thing that came from 2000s babies is The Amazing World of Gumball. It's the only thing good they got.
And it's even a separation with that because they want to call them, what is it, the 2010s kids? And I'm like, no, y'all all 2000s to me.
Yeah.
But they want to have a little
They
separation
separating
with
it.
that.
Yeah, that's just like the 90. Well, we're 1900s kids. Yeah, we're 1910s. Well, we're 1990s. We're 1980s. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I understand. You want your separation because y'all ain't the same. Different
They're
decades.
not. But if you think about it, though, it still makes sense because that means during that time period, it was still trash. Y'all didn't have nothing. Y'all didn't do
From
nothing. Because
2000.
Amazing World of Gumball didn't come out till like, what, 2012?
I would say the rap music was good too, because you had like it was transitioning from like this gangster music from the 90s to like this club hopping like 2000s music. You get what I'm saying? Like you coming from like Easy E and you coming from Snoop Dogg to coming to like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like you had G Unit, Lil Boosie, all of this other good shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I give him that.
It depends because when it comes to music,
You have a really big glare in your
y'all
camera.
weren't the ones listening to it, so I can't really say it's y'all's because most of y'all when the songs came out, y'all was 4 or 5. We was already getting ready to be preteens all the time. I'm like, I can't really give that to y'all. Music is a little bit different because it depends on when they get popular. But y'all was still little, so it's not y'all's. Y'all didn't make them popular. We did. Y'all making these little weirdos who are popular now. That's y'all's. Y'all can have it all day long. Totally get it. Like, because again, I can't give y'all music. I can't. That's like us just saying that Chris Brown is y'all's. No, it's not. Y'all weren't listening to him at freaking 5.
That's our list.
What we talking about? He's
not
ours.
There. That's our
Trey
list.
Songz is ours. Lil Wayne is ours. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, they're ours. They belong to the millennials. We made them popular, not y'all.
All I thought about was
Usher, he's ours too. As much as my mother can try and claim him, he's ours. Lil Jon, ours. A lot of it is it's ours.
All right.
Hate to tell y'all that.
That is all the time we have for today. We've already passed our 2-hour mark. Hey.
Well, we had a lot of topics.
We had a lot of topics. I think that one topic with the less hilarious was the main one. But
because I still can't wrap my head around it.
She can't wrap her hair around nothing. Short hair bitch. But no, like we appreciate
can't wrap my
the
hair around that
viewership.
chalk and baby powder either.
All right. Hey, remind me to upload this and clip this damn strange addiction. We wanna know what are strange addictions and like now. What are the new strange addictions?
I want to know a real strange addiction. Strange. Keyword being strange.
Yeah.
If you out here eating metal straws, let us know. I will hope to God you're not, but
I have an addiction. I eat Stanley cups. I eat microwave dishes. Like, oh my God. Like, bitch, what?
You never know.
I have a
Some
problem.
people.
I eat TV buttons. Let me stop. All right, that's enough. Thank y'all for viewership, man. Like, we appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. I'm Mondo. That's Lady J. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. And do leave a comment. We do read all comments. You know, don't worry. She won't roast your ass. I will.
He will.
Exactly. But
If you
anything
make
that you
a
want to
comment
plug?
towards me, I might have to say something. It depends.
No balls. I bet y'all won't. Anything you want to plug before we get up out of here?
Everyone have a great Sunday.
Already. You heard it here first.
While
Y'all
I'm
have
being blinded by my own desk.
I told you
Gosh.
you got a big glare coming through. But I was like, yeah, it looked like a bad Polaroid picture.
There we go.
Yeah.
It was my phone.
Oh dang. There she go flexing that phone again.
Now it's iridescent.
I can't spell that. But anyway, thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. Peace. Get your black ass